Hi everyone. I want to make a video today on how to grow a pineapple from just the crown. I'm not sure if I have mentioned it before, but those that do know me, they know that I have a pear tree, I've got a pomegranate tree, I've got a peach tree, I've got 5 lemon trees, 2 avocado trees, and I also have pineapple plants. And I actually just harvested my first pineapple. And I was showing my friend, and she didn't know, I live in Texas, so she didn't know that it could grow here. And she wanted to know how I did it. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. So, and they came, oh my gosh, it took me 7 years to grow this pineapple, which I will post a picture of the pineapple in this video so that you all can see my pineapple, and there's another one growing. But let's get on to this. First things first, this crown, you're going to twist it just like so, and you'll get this part, and you're going to have this little, like an emptiness. Now, so that this will be like super juicy, you're going to flip it upside down and leave it upside down for about 45 minutes to an hour. You're doing that so that all the juices, because while it was like this, growing this way, all the juices were staying here at the bottom. So by flipping it over and leaving it like this, all the juices will run down all the way throughout the pineapple, all the way to where it used to be the crown. So from the bottom to the top. And when I did that, it was the most juiciest pineapple I had ever had before. Now what you're gonna do with this is, I forgot my kitchen shears. Let me grab those things really quick. Okay, so I got my kitchen shears. So one thing we're gonna do is we are going to pull some of these off so that it's going to look like this. And if you can tell right here, see these little bitty things are sticking out? Little bitty things. These are the roots. They're coming in. And when they really get out, when you really see more of the roots out, which will take about a week, then you can plant it in the dirt. Until then, you're going to stick it in water. But first, let me show you how to get from this to this. It's not that hard. You're just going to go and start pulling this apart. Now this could take a little bit, so I'm going to put this on pause, while I get down to it so you can see before I start trimming up here. But this is all you're going to do, is you're going to keep pulling this. As you can see, it's starting to get right there where you're pulling it off. And this is all, you're just pulling off the layers, just pulling off the layers. Okay, now that I have taken, as you can see, my mess right here, taken some of this off, quite a bit, so I can have a nice thing here, like a stem. Now I get my kitchen shears, and you're just going to trim. Just trim it, just go all the way around and trim. Let me get right here. Now, when these are growing, believe it or not, they are sharp. These things are sharp. You go in the store, they don't feel really sharp, but they really are. Every time my kids went out, or my husband went out to go do something in the yard or walk by the pineapple plants, they got them. They cut them. It was sharp. Many of y'all think this is the sharp part, which yes, it is. The pineapple itself, but these little suckers, oh my goodness, they hurt. So what I would do is, when they start shooting out, I will go and do this exact same thing as I'm trimming the leaves here. Now you're going to get a thing of water, a clear, make sure it's a clear container. put some water in there. Let me get some water. I will trim the leaves, these leaves, so that they wouldn't stick out so much. And one thing I noticed about this pineapple is it's already got some roots, which I don't know because they're brown. I don't know how they're gonna be, but I can find out in a week. In a week they should be getting some up here. I think it's still gonna be fine because I've had several of them where they grow like that. And this is all you do, which I'm trying to show you, but it's very hard to show you. I would have to tilt it, but you're gonna have the water up a little bit where it's just touching. As you can see how it's wet. So you're gonna have it to touch about halfway, or if you can, right up here, because you don't want this to rot, because then it gets all icky and this is gonna be to waste. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water. And that is perfect. Now, once you get your pineapple is growing, it is big, it is beautiful, and that is without the fruit, without this yet. This has grown and it is like humongous. It is spread out, and mine spread out as far as 4 feet wide. So these just really shot out 4 feet, and that's why I had to keep going to go trim them or move them where it wasn't gonna poke anyone. This could be like a home security system. They're so sharp. So I would trim them down and I'd keep trimming them, but then more shoots would come out. If you want to force it to kind of grow your pineapple faster, you get an apple slice. A slice of an apple, put it in here all the way down in the middle, and then within a couple of months you're going to start to get a flower, a beautiful flower, which I will post a picture of mine when mine started having its flower. Beautiful sharp flower right in the middle. It's like a peachy orange color, and it'll pop out right through there. With our first pineapple, it was beautiful, and our second one, we're like, okay, nothing's going on, and we were just looking and thinking, and so the others, nothing else was happening. So we read about someone doing that, and I wanted to see if it was going to happen. And yes, we put apple slice, we put it in here, and we just watered the plant as usual, and they take a lot of water. And of course, they will be okay if you don't water it either. After I had some of my surgeries, I wasn't able to go outside, and I actually take pleasure in going outside to water them. And you know, my family will go water them, but I don't exactly know how much water they're doing, so at least I know how much is going in. But so you're just going to water the plant, not this part. You're just going to water the dirt, and I used the Miracle Grow from the blue bag. And after 2 months, those that I put the apple slice in the middle, it shot out beautiful flower, just like the others. And well, now we're going to enjoy some more pineapples.